One.
This is Brothers Talking Entertainment, episode 8. You don't know after 8 episodes and 182 episodes of Brother Talking Shit podcast who I am. I am the Flesh Man, the Fat Boy. I call you Broadish. I'm your Huckleberry. No red cup. Still Mr. People the Blitz. Holla at me.
And I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty. I really do this entertainment shit. Follow me on TikTok, Rel in Real Life.
How we doing TikToks? Well, it's me 215, baby. You already know. If you don't know, come fuck with me. Let's start it off. Your friends and neighbors, episode 8.
Yeah.
It starts off with the neighbors gossiping. You can imagine how that go, right? So everybody's they in the sauna, giving out their theories on what happened as far as Paul and then Coop actually do what he's being accused of.
Yeah, I think it was just like a good, you know what I'm saying, segue to kind of see how the whole dichotomy of the neighborhood is going, right? And you know what I'm saying, they both divorced and they were talking about, you know what I'm saying,
we've known Coop forever. He wouldn't do nothing like
Mel, that. Yeah, he wouldn't do that. Now he, you know what I'm saying, sleeping with what's her damn name? I keep forgetting her name. Sam. You know what I'm saying? So that was lit, and I appreciated that. Funny thing, this is the first time that I didn't skip through the intro. Right, I normally skip through the intro and just get to where he had the gate, but the intro hard as shit too. How it break everything apart and bust it down into like parts. Like the intro hard as shit.
I ain't watched that shit since I probably watched it the first time. I even paid that.
Never watched
now I gotta rewatch it now and
really,
why? Because it's connected to the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I ain't put too much thought into it. I probably just I see it, but I wasn't trying to break down the what it mean, the meaning of it though. Yeah. I might have to check it out though.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Both these episodes, whether it's your friends and neighbors or whether it's Mobland, I can't wait to watch them again. I think I'm definitely gonna watch both of them again. I got to.
What do you mean, like all together?
You know, I'm just gonna watch those two. I gotta watch them.
Oh, episode. Yeah.
First of all, the wife's out of town, so I gotta rewatch everything anyway, and I gotta deal with the attitude that I watched it without her. So, regardless of the podcast,
let's stop that. She don't get no bail. She no bail because she went on vacation. Like, we got a show to do.
Right. Whenever you get one up, you take that one up though. So I ain't tripping off it.
you have to explain it like me and Rel going Monday before I come get you.
Right.
I gotta watch it.
The whole situation. All right, so
hey, hold on. I don't want you to think I'm talking about your wife, right? You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. Brothers Talking Podcast, episode 182 drops before this.
So today. We dropping one of them today, Monday, Memorial Day. Brothers Talking Shit, episode 182, dropping today.
We'll be outside, so you'll know what we talk about.
You'll know exactly what that means. Yeah.
Right. All right. So, Coop process wakes up in jail.
Yeah.
Find out his bell's been paid.
Yeah.
Comes outside. He don't know who paid his bill. It's his dad. I found that real interesting because we never got to see them kind of interact. You seen the dad with his mom when he went to drop Ali off.
Yeah.
So you got to see a little conversation between him and his dad. Just a little bit, something like, you know, dad went into his what he went into his life. What he went into?
I think he went into his like 401k or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And because he was like, it's gonna kill you on your taxes. He was like, you know, it's worth getting you out of jail though. So so I'm gonna pay you back. He said you got bigger fish to fry than that. Yeah.
But Pops, this is the thing though. Pops knew something was up. Well, I guess it's just a man's intuition. Yeah. Even your dad, you could be 50 something. Your dad could be 70. Your dad still see things the way that you don't see him because when he asks him, he's going to take him home.
Yeah.
He said, "No, take me to Mel's." So they pull up the Mel crib. Pop say, "Do you want me to wait?" And he said, "Oh no, we good."
Yeah. Because it's Tuesday, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Why would see? I don't know, man. All right, so he goes. I'm gonna say this after that. So he goes to think he gonna get the kids like everything regular, and Mel ain't with it.
Right.
Mel tell him, "I don't want the kids to see you."
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. See now. My man brain, regular human being, especially at something like that, let me make the call and make sure it's cool for me to come grab my kids before I go over here in this situation. For him to just think is regular after something like that, and knowing, first of all, for him to think it's regular, because his now Mel knows that he's dealt with Sam. It's a bunch of different things going on there.
A lot of shit going on.
So for you to show up and just think you can act like everything regular, you can't.
But like that's what I love about the show. We'll get further into what I love about the show because like this shit is weird, right? Like it's the greatest shit ever because it's all weird. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but yeah, he definitely, you know what I'm saying, thought it was regular shit, and why wouldn't he? Because he ain't commit no murder, right? He ain't kill him. So like that's the thing about it. Like regular shit for me and you is we doing regular shit. You like, yo, I feel some type of way. Well, I ain't did nothing. So what you feel some type of way about? You know what I mean?
Right. I never killed nobody, but it's been times where you still need to make that call. So I could, or been accused of killing somebody. So the fact, I don't know, I don't know if it's a way of thinking. I don't know if it's dealing with black women. You get what I'm saying? It's different than, I don't know what the, and like I said, it's a show's a comedy. So of course, that's what it is. But it's just like to me, like, dog, I would have made that call. Let me make this call before I go over here. I don't know what type of time she on. Like, let me make this call. And I ain't got no ride. So right. Yeah. So I might want to just go to the house.
I also think it's funny he didn't get the call back.
Why you think that's funny?
I just think the significance of the call over the past 8 episodes with the Trump, and he didn't get it back, even though he was supposed to get it back, which is further than episode 2. But we'll dig into that. Just the way my brain worked, you know what I'm saying? Like I had time. I literally was sitting at the bar watching it yesterday, you know what I'm saying, eating breakfast, maybe a little cream of wheat, you know what I mean? A little hot tea.
Cream of wheat, I ain't had cream of wheat in years.
Oh, I eat cream of wheat like almost every other day.
Yeah, I know you tried to feed us cream of wheat. But
that's funny. Pause.
True. Pause. Brothers talking podcast episode 88, 181.
Yeah.
But so he Mel is obviously upset, right? We all knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mel and her feelings. Mel tells someone he walks to the door, no, dog, you not, my kid's been through enough.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like I felt the way like you ain't put him through shit. Now I just said what I said as far as he should have made the call. Yeah, he should just made the call.
Yeah.
But how you gonna tell me I put my kids through stuff? You put our kids through stuff.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, the kids, even with you worried about them being in school, which is a little but you know the neighborhood you live in.
Yeah.
Every action you made when you decided to deal with Nick, maybe you should have thought about that before you dealt with Nick and the kids in school and what they're gonna go through in school. It's only when it's convenient. I don't know. That's how
her whole shit was jealousy, right?
Right.
Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with the kid. Like speaking of like being on some baby moms, black exes type shit, like everything you were saying and doing was out of jealousy. Cause you could tell further on that the kids wanted to, like, what's his name, ended up in the house.
Right.
Hunter ended up in the house on the couch. Like,
right.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Pops? And then the daughter, you know what I'm saying, doing the shit to the boyfriend after he was talking shit about the Pops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he's,
So let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you think, from what you've seen in this episode, do you feel like without the murder, where did you see Coop and Mel going after none of that stuff happens as far as
I didn't really see it being nothing, right? But
a one night stand?
Yeah, or just like some nostalgia, get back, college, ex-husband, father of my kids, heat of the moment. Like the thing about your ex is they know you the best, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially when it ain't
after them years,
all that amount of time, right? So like I said, it was simple gesture with the fireballs, right, on her birthday, and then getting the bag when they was there, and then doing dangerous shit, and now Coop a different person because he about that life, right? So that's why he, you know what I'm saying, pressed your man. You can choose to go back in or spend 6 months wishing that you did. You know what I mean? Like, she ain't never heard him talk like that before. But now he a gangster, you know what I'm saying? For real. And he got some shit under his belt, which is different. And he just trying to survive, right? I kind of think about, Breaking Bad, because it started off with, and I'm just kind of going on a tangent a little bit, with I forgot my man's name, Walter, just trying to get money for healthcare, right? Like that is so much bigger than everything else. When you think about the state of healthcare in the country, you think about you know what I'm saying, all the things doing. So he turned into this super villain drug dealer. But the basis of that was I need to be able to get health care for my cancer diagnosis because they won't pay for it. And then I got to be able to take care of my wife and disabled son. And oh yeah, I got a baby on the way. Right. And then it just became what it became. So the same thing with Coop, like Coop didn't do anything wrong to get fired. It was a jealous boss who was like, yo, you out of here. Hey, I'm taking your accounts. No, you can't have the money that you already made. Like you left him destitute and then put him in a space where he couldn't get another job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what else was he supposed to do than turn to a life of crime?
Yeah, motherfuckers will kill you for some shit. Motherfuckers will kill you for less.
Oh yeah, way less.
Shit.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, even trying to get at it, and he ain't never said no, right? We 8 episodes in, and life just keep lifing for him, right? On every level, right? Now your sister live with you because you can't afford to pay for her place, and your daughter pro tennis lessons, and your son, you know what I'm saying, studio time, and going to Princeton, and you know what I'm saying, get kicked out of school for the drug shit. Now you gotta do this endowment, like it just all keeps piling on. But I'm really, you know what I'm saying, appreciating how everything is just coming around, a la, you know what I'm saying, Breaking Bad.
True. All right. So that happens. Coop gets home.
Yeah.
I thought it was something in the dresser or whatever. That dresser was weird in the basement anyway.
Yeah.
But he had a little compartment back there or a little safe or something behind it.
Yeah.
Where his money was stashed at.
Yeah.
Goes to look for his money gone. He goes to Lou. He think Lou took it.
Yeah. How crazy, was he great? You know what I'm saying? Bring the guitar over a main man face.
Right. He going crazy, but
yeah.
As crazy as he can be.
Right.
For Coop, right.
For Coop, so, Coop crazy.
So he confronts Lou, thinks Lou took the money.
Mm-hmm.
Lou ain't take the money. Confronts Lou about the art dealer.
Yeah.
He said basically he was going to kill you. Like he basically got off easy. He got you out of here.
Yeah.
But something she did say, he's still willing to do business.
That's weird. And she told me, I told you I don't fuck with that art. Yeah.
The money's the money.
Yeah.
So Coop, I guess Lou don't want nothing to do with him.
Right. He ain't stole nothing in a couple episodes. Just kind of think about it. It's like the whole backstory that's happening between it's all the subplots, right? Or side quests is what we call it, right? Yeah.
Right.
All the side quests are happening right now. He ain't stealing nothing, yo.
It's too hot anyway.
It is.
Every movie he make, he got to be what's the name about. So
I'm also appreciative that fucking cop wasn't in this episode.
She was in court or something. She was in court. Matter of fact, when he was in court and he got his whole situation to get out of jail.
Oh yeah,
she was sitting back.
She ain't say nothing. That's what I mean.
Nah, she ain't say nothing.
She ain't say nothing. Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah. So we come to find out Elena took the money, right?
Yeah.
And you think that's Elena's gun too, right? I know.
I do.
You said that last episode. You changed your mind?
I do. No, I don't. I think we still gonna find out who killed Paul.
How does she know where his money at though?
She ain't doing nothing in the house. She ain't got no fucking job. She got the night joint. She just doing
and what's the name house? And Coop house?
Oh, Coop house. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe maybe stashed there when you trust her, but yeah. But she stayed. She took it to pay Felix.
Right, to pay for her brother. So we still. I don't know how you lose $175,000.
Yeah,
I don't know how you lose $175,000 and just continue with your day regular, or as regular as it could be. Because I'd have been on everything smoking. I'm surprised he didn't. He hasn't thought about Elena yet.
Yeah, and it's gonna come out right because he's gonna try to go back and do business with the art dealer, and the art dealer, I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Who's gonna try to do business with the art dealer?
Cool.
Hold on. What money do you think she took?
She took Coop money, right?
She took Coop money out the basement.
Right. But Lou told him that the art dealer probably took it. You see what I'm saying?
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
How would he know?
That's what Lou told him.
No, I didn't get that. You think Lou told him that the art dealer took his money?
Who did Lou? Because he like, where my money at? Because he think Lou took it. Coop think Lou took the money.
Right. I don't think she said that.
What did Lou say to him about the money? He said it was like retribution. Now you fucking me up. So now, you know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't take that from that.
Okay. All right.
I just thought basically whatever the situation they had going on, the art dealer was going to continue that.
Yeah.
But how would the art dealer know to go in your basement and look? But that would be even weirder.
I don't know.
I didn't take that from that. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So Elena takes. I think Elena took Coop money.
Yeah.
But Coop still got to get the money from the art dealer. I think the art dealer still gonna give him his bread though. All right. So then Mel in the coffee shop, her and Nick in the coffee shop, and Sam walk in the coffee shop. What did you think when it first happened? What did you see them? We've been talking about it for a while. Did you see it being a thing where you thought they was going to end up? It's going to be a physical altercation?
Yes. I definitely thought it was going to be something like that, right? Because fucking Mel got out there and told the truth. You know what I'm saying? Right in front of Nick.
Right, yo. I was just with him the other night. Yo, Mel was on go.
Yeah.
All right, now what stuck out to me was Sam think that Coop did it.
Right, because she's like, he killed my husband. Like, come on.
Right. Now, I don't know.
That's because the cops putting that in our head.
Right.
Yeah.
So they had words. Get real saucy. Yeah, I'm surprised she blew up her own spot like that. Nick looking crazy.
Nick crazy. Even when he pulled her out, you know what I'm saying? It was some fuck.
Right. So Sam smacks Mel.
Yeah.
Mel punches Sam.
Yeah.
Nick pulls her out.
Yeah.
Hold on now. This is my twist.
Yeah.
How is Nick mad? Nick gets mad, gets in the car, leaves Mel at the donuts at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Tell her to call Coop.
She called Coop. Yeah.
Bruh, hold on. She was my wife first.
Caught you in the bed in my house. Fuck yeah.
With my wife. Use my grill. Yeah. Use my grill. And you got the nerve to have an attitude because I hit.
Yeah.
She cheated on me. Why won't she cheat on you?
Yeah. With you.
Right.
Yeah.
So he mad, pulls off on her. Mel, that's a crash out right there. Mel had a crash out.
Yeah.
Definitely. So did she go to work after that? Or did Nick show up at
the work came well after that. Nick went right to Coop.
Right. So Nick showed up at Coop.
Coop on the couch watching Commando. Commando, another great movie. All the Schwarzenegger. Right. Yeah. He watched Commando. He got there, hit a knock on the door. He opened up the door. It's Nick. Like, what's up, Nick?
With the weirdest punch in the face ever.
It was weird. It was just like a straight line bop to the eye. Like, it's like a pow pow.
How are you mad, Nick? I don't get how Nick's mad. Nick, you can't be mad, Nick. You just got to charge it to the game.
Definitely got to charge that to the game.
Like, you cannot be mad at nobody and want to punch nobody. But like you said, that's the greatness of the show. Yeah. So that happens.
Yeah.
Ali goes to, and somewhere in there, Ali goes to her ex-boy crib. He's a dummy.
I hate Bruce.
He should have never hit.
Yeah, I hate Bruce so much. Yeah.
Why
would she show up at his house though? He's like,
right, do you not know the rules of the game at all?
She don't, but she on the spectrum too. That's what I'm convinced.
And he got to know, but he too old. When you 20-something years old, you might do some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
When you as old as these guys are portraying,
right?
She know where you live at. It's just certain shit that you just can't do, and you know what she'll do because she showed you what she did before. If y'all haven't had sex in 15 years, and she acts like this, how do you think she's going to act if y'all had sex yesterday?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, you ain't been outside, bro.
It took him a record. Like, take the record. He's like, no, I'll hit you up.
Right. I got a family, bitch.
He definitely got
a family. What is you doing?
Yeah. She wilding.
Wow. And do you think something else is going to happen with Ali before the season over? I feel like the first guy she was talking to, hopefully he comes back to the show, and that's her move right there. Hopefully
We'll see.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
On these kind of shows.
Nah.
All right, so Nick end up staying at Coop crib.
Right. They watching Commando together.
Yeah. Right. These guys are outrageous.
Right.
Another knock at the door.
Yeah.
Who is it?
My man Barney.
Barney got a fucking goodness gracious. What the
that shit right there on the side of his head.
Yo,
that motherfucker. That shit about
he need a fucking surgeon to get that shit right.
That shit like this big in his head.
Barney
and an arm in a sling.
Huh?
It is arm in a sling. Yeah.
Barney come back around. I was kind of shocked by that so soon. But when it's homies.
Yeah.
He come back around. They had a drink.
Yeah.
Then they go out.
Yeah.
All right. So then Mel goes to work.
Yeah.
Like everything regular. That's crazy to see. White people. Why would you think? Now you know it's on the internet. Everybody's seen the video. You think they get back to work in this small town?
Yeah. Straight there. Like
she come to work on some chill shit like everything copacetic her boss in her office. When she said, I'm suspending you, I didn't know suspension meant fired.
It didn't. And it doesn't.
But she took it as fired.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand it either. She definitely said suspended.
Right.
Suspended is not fired. Or if it's suspended pending further investigation, that may mean that we're going to do our due diligence and let you go.
And then we might, what the situation is.
Nah.
Yeah, when she took the box, I'm like, yo, she fired?
Yeah.
I need clarity. When I'm suspended, am I coming back here or no?
Right.
The fuck is the situation?
So.
I ain't got time for that. But she thought she was going to go back to work and everything's going to be regular. But I feel like, too, with her, that's been something that's been building up throughout the episode with her. Yeah. Just one things are her toting the line as far as scratching the car randomly, still in the jam. She's been playing the line as a woman her age with her degrees and all that. When you seen Sam, maybe that shouldn't have been the move, especially out in the open. And even like y'all got it in at the front door of somebody's house or something. Like y'all got it in the middle of a fucking coffee shop, in town,
right,
where everybody records everything. So I think she's been kind of toting the line of eventually how she acts is going to catch up with her. I felt like, and that was that.
Yeah.
So she shows up. Hold on, because she's at Coop House the morning after he's dropped off. Yeah. Okay, cool. So they go to the city. These motherfuckers turned up,
having a good old time.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Right? Barney was like, hey, man, by the way you acting right now, I think you on cocaine.
They go right there. Yo, they was in the club acting a motherfucking fool, yo.
Fool, dog.
Crazy. Barney takes his arms thing off. He's doing the worm. Yo, Coop I don't know what Coop doing. The Usher shit by himself, the white version of the Usher shit.
Yeah.
In the club.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Nick being Nick, talking to everybody. Everybody love Nick.
Right, everybody love
almost
Nick.
Raymond.
something. The fact that he ran into some of his old guys that work for him, and they were saying how the company's doing bad. I could see. Yeah. I felt like that wasn't over.
Oh, okay.
As far as the job scenario, they remind you of that situation being there. So I think that might be something that maybe he don't even come. Maybe it's offered and he don't come back or whatever. Yeah. But I think there's something to the fact that we out in the city. He ran into some employees that used to work for him, and they tell him how great he was and how things are falling apart at the gig. I can see a situation where old head get fired maybe, and they offer him a situation,
Yeah,
we'll see what goes. But with this show, I think everything they've shown us means something, and I think they've proven that. So I'm gonna stick to that
for sure. Yeah.
All right, so they get super dumb, stupid high, super dumb, stupid drunk. They end up at the. At the golf course.
Yep, it was on the golf course.
Stupid, dumb, drunk, high.
You know what I'm saying? Rolling around the golf cart, you know what I'm saying? Pissing off the damn joint.
Nick's leg clean out.
Yeah.
Barney and Cooper talking, and as Cooper admits to Barney that he's been stealing out of homes, but Barney passes out before he can tell him.
Yeah. He's like, I don't know what you're doing, but I know you're doing something.
Right. You know your homies.
Yeah.
You know your homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's been going wild with the spiral of his just randomness. And I think everybody sees it. That's why Mel's attracted to it. She's probably seeing.
I mean, even Barney, I like Barney admitting, like, we just have so much shit.
That was a hell of
what I'm saying? It was like I felt that shit to my core for so many reasons.
We just,
right? Yeah, I think you
just buy shit. We
yeah,
just buy
right.
shit to fill a void, and then the void is back again.
Yeah. So we just have so much shit.
And we just buying shit.
I felt like he was talking to me, bro. I felt like he was talking to me. So, yeah, I appreciate
that. You can feel that. Like, when did we become them people?
Yeah,
and I think that's the difference in with Coop losing everything, and everybody's like, "Yeah, what are you doing?" Because everybody's just like robots, are just like
yeah,
and he's not doing that anymore. And he might have been the leader of that,
right?
Or somebody they look to as and like, yeah, what are you doing? We're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to be this in this lane and doing. And what are you doing over there? And it stands out to everybody. And it reminds Mel of being young. I feel like, she's looking for that.
Yeah,
She's been I think even with Nick, she was looking. I think she's been looking probably longer than him, because even with her going, because everything became so robotic in their relationship that she felt the need to do that. So that's something she's been. This is, and it continues to be a scratch that she needs itch. Itch that she needs
scratch. Yeah,
right. It continues to be something for her, which led to, as we go back a few minutes ago, her being fired. She just feels like, I need this excitement or this thrill, and this life that all of us are just like in our community. We're just so, we're up here, like we leave our front. We're just so comfortable and just so,
for sure. Yeah.
Also, as that night ended, what stuck out to me was Barney and his wife's conversation. And her saying, like, just him defending Nick and Brian for his boy. And then I felt like with them, they kind of, how Mel said, you can, the body language, some things don't got to be said. You can just tell. It was something that was communicated through them in that scene of Barney and his wife. And she's a beautiful woman. I didn't notice how beautiful she was until I seen her sitting right there, like, damn.
You in the kitchen, right? Right, $1,000 for a cup of coffee.
Right.
That was so legit. She flicked the light on.
Right, and she a real one, because she said, "I'm about to go bring you a bath."
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying, and gave him the coffee. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they got to spank us a little bit, pause. No Diddy shit, no wild shit. But sometimes, when you got somebody that really, I feel like the kind of woman you don't want a woman who just, I don't know. I can't speak for.
No, she was real ride or die. Like, yo, it's always me and you. You know what I mean?
And it might be a thing where though she might give you a hard time before that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that come with it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not just
that's the game. Yeah.
It wasn't like he walked in, open, go run you a bath. No, like, what's going on with you?
Right.
And they had their conversation, and I felt something there. I felt like but he needs to tell, he needs to tell her how he feels about just how we doing things. Like he said, we got rooms I never slept in before. Why are we building a whole nother part of the house? You know what I'm saying?
Felt another. Felt it to my core. Yeah,
definitely. All right, so we'll talk about what the kids is going through.
Not really. They just going through shit.
It's not amazing.
Yeah. The daughter punched her boyfriend in the dick, just like Coop did, and Hunter, you know what I'm saying, wanted to be around his dad to figure out what was going on. Yeah,
and the time he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, old girl.
But see, know what it be sometimes too. I can talk bad about my family member, like somebody I love, but you can't.
Right. For sure.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we always say that. You can say things to me that nobody on this planet could, and it could never be, you know what I'm saying, taken. Yeah, we too many years deep in this to switch up.
To see his daughter be like, yo, like, no, dog, we're not doing that. This ain't that.
Right.
It's respect to what's her name?
I do not know the daughter's name at all.
Yeah, we knew it because
you said it last.
It's not Gina. Gina's what's the name? Daughter is
It's not Jen. No, Gina is Terry's daughter.
Yeah, it's a.
I did not know her name, bro.
I got her name somewhere. I start keeping it.
Yeah, daughter is her name.
Right. So how did that episode end? The episode ended with they tried to tell him to take the deal. The lawyer, can you take it? If you're in that situation, I can't take a deal and I'm not guilty, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That deal shit is weird. Like that's how the feds got such a great, you know what I'm saying, conviction rate. Motherfuckers taking deals.
Right, because they got you on for 40, and then they say, yo, if you do 3, that's the deal.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
though, but y'all got nothing legit. Like, no, I'm not. Yeah. It's easy to say. It's easy to say. It depends on how much they got. But
Well, only you know that, right? So your conscience got to be with the deal shit, or you have zero faith in your legal team, or you have zero faith in the legal system, right? Because you got people that's judging you based off of circumstantial evidence at best, right? Like, where's the smoking gun? Like, you just found a gun in his trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the other evidence?
And got my prints on it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't touched it.
I ain't touched it. Yeah, just a lot. You just not gonna wait to rock like that.
And then lawyers have their own initiative too. Like, they don't want to risk their record being, you know, they want to keep their high percentage too. So they might talk you into some shit just to, you know, so they don't got to put the work in. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's easy to sit back here and say at this, you know, at 8 something in the morning on a Monday at the house, what you'll do when you sit in the cell and you're facing 40 and they talking about, oh yeah, all you gotta do is do 16 months. Yo, no, I want to. But shout out to ASAP Rocky.
That's what I said. Yeah, ASAP. Like, I'm not sitting there for 6 months. No way.
Right.
I ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then the old boy was a fucking clown.
If they hit me with the house arrest, though, I might take the house.
Might call me really now. I'll be like,
shit. They give me 2 years of house arrest. If I was facing 40, they give me 2 years of house arrest. I might do the 2 years of house arrest. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I can stay at the house.
Yeah, 2 years.
But no, if somebody jail. Look at who knows what can happen in that amount of time. Something can happen to you physically. Somebody put jail. And these niggas is bored.
Yeah.
Yes. So how did the episode end?
I don't remember. Superheroes wear capes.
I can't remember how that was. Nothing major happened.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing major happened. So we going into the 9th episode. So we got 2 more left of Your Friends and Neighbors.
Yeah.
Continues to. I don't know where they're going, but we shall see.
It's gonna be interesting, right? Like, I know. Yeah. Honest with Cat. You know what I'm saying? Who put the gun in the trunk? We're talking about the DNA and the robberies. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, she definitely was asking for the truth. And he told her it's complicated.
Right. It's awesome. I do murders.
Yeah. This is my least favorite episode so far. Honestly.
Least favorite?
Yeah.
It was some shit in there, though.
It just wasn't enough.
Because the last
and I was sitting down just watching it, right? Like nothing else going on. Wasn't in my phone. I was just sitting down watching it. I was just like, I'm
gonna watch it back. I'm gonna see. Yeah. I definitely gotta watch it back. So it was. I mean,
come back from updates on the second.
It wasn't terrible.
Yeah. And as I said, I think I'm gonna start watching it twice before we record.
Yeah.
That's what I think I need to do.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Everything. Yeah, I gotta figure it out.
Life be life, though. So
yeah. I just gotta figure out the time.
And then when you watch Mobland episode 9,
I tell you what, the fucking OKC Thunder and the Indiana Pacers in the finals, I'm gonna be watching everything 2 or 3 times.
You have a lot of free time.
A lot of free time. I'm not watching that shit.
All right, Mobland episode 9. Mobland is the #1 show on motherfucking TV. If you're not watching Mobland, I don't know what's going on with you. Thank me later. Y'all gonna be late to the party.
Shout out to the person who left us a comment on on YouTube talking about what y'all talking about. Nobody know what y'all talking about. Nobody cares. You just don't know. It's your fucking fault. You don't know what Mobland is.
And you'll be the same one who'll be like, yo, what's that show? What is this? It'll be episode 2. It'll be season 2 coming out. Yeah. And then you trying to binge watch the shit.
Yeah. Nah.
So Mobland episode 9.
Yeah.
Kind of starts slow.
It definitely starts slow.
Only thing that jumped out to me was Maeve threatening Gina.
Loved it.
Maeve is just.
And the horse stables. Yeah.
Maeve is just. She don't stop. she got too much fucking time on her hands.
Yeah.
Definitely. Bella gets away. Paul, I like Paul, man. Paul is funny. He makes the best of his time. Whoever that actor is,
Yeah.
He always, whatever he's on the screen, on the scene, or screen, or whatever, he does his thing. She just be doing it.
She is doing the most.
She be doing the most.
I think she's a character that really they're trying to bring a storyline for her, but I don't see her purpose at all.
Yeah.
It was whatever. I'm cool. I'm good on you.
Right. I want to see how it all circles back. Or this is another show where I feel like Guy Ritchie, I trust him so. But she goes and she's on her own mission.
Yeah.
I don't know why Paul felt the need to go along with. Who is she destroying? Oh, I'll destroy you. Like who?
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm bothered by people who don't have no power, but around powerful people and acting like their power that translates.
Yeah.
It don't.
It's Bella and Eddie. Like they're the worst.
It is. It is.
Like, it's Bella and Eddie.
No, it was the other brother too.
Oh, Brendan. Okay, shout out to dead Brendan.
Shout out to dead Brendan.
All right, so let's do this. Out of the three of them, who tried to wield the Harrigan power the most? Give me your 1, 2, 3.
Which name is the? Okay, Brendan is definitely third because only he heard him use it one time. Man, listen, that's mother and son too. So you can tell he came from that womb. Because I don't know who's worse. Hers is on another level because you're sitting back here messing with government officials. So I guess maybe hers is just worse because of just how high you're going with how you move.
Bella,
I don't even. Maybe she just. Let's see. Because this is my twist. All right, if your dad a powerful boy, right? How did you end up being just a girl for Conrad?
Because Conrad probably more powerful.
So then it's like you trying to be. It's just like I don't know, man. Like why? I need to know why. Yeah. Debbie, why are you doing this? Yeah. Why do you feel me? I gave you the money. Like, what are you doing? What's your purpose in all this? What is the end goal in this?
Yeah, that's why I say it's like a lot of storyline there, and I'm just like, where we going with this? You know what I'm saying? And
but
like,
you got to trust Guy Ritchie, though.
I do. I implicitly trust Guy Ritchie.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but this is like, come on now, let's.
But
what is the purpose? Because
it's Brendan.
Yeah. Oh, Eddie number one.
Eddie's 100% number one.
No, I think I would say Eddie because you keep trying to wrong motherfucker. Like you trying Harry, and I put Harry as top motherfucker who I just don't want to be on the wrong side of. Yeah. Because he'll throw you off a roof.
Right.
Like quick fast.
I can't wait for that. That's what I really try to figure out.
All right, yeah. Because this is it's gonna get deep. Deeper, darker criminal link.
Yeah, for sure.
I said Paul is hilarious. I said that. Why does everyone think Harry's unhappy? Has been something that's been kind of sprinkled in there. Harry hasn't showed me anything in his actions. Yeah. I mean, we're going to talk about the end of the episode. Right. But there's nothing about Harry's heading into this episode. And I don't know if sometimes it's like people say things to throw other people off. So with all the insults, hold on. All right. Conrad goes to meet Jamie, right? That conversation happens. Hyman, my bad. Yeah. Conrad is insulting him every chance he's get while he's trying to make this deal. Every word. Like I don't even know if you're trying to make a deal with the shit you're saying because it don't make sense. How are you? Yeah. Are you that cocky that you'll say these things to somebody who you're trying to do business with? Yes. Is wild. Yeah. And all
call the motherfucker a tool.
Right. Just what's his name? Hyman. Hyman really had to say was, I want to look you in your eyes. Yeah. And said to Harry, I can see why you're so unhappy. Like people, so everybody, somebody who else said it? Richie says it in the episode. Yeah. Oh, Harry's unhappy. Yeah. But nothing about Harry to me.
He don't even move. Right. He just sit there and look with the Harry look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But it's all making Conrad question Harry.
Right. So I feel like he said that just to
stir some shit up.
Right, with Conrad.
Because he didn't even acknowledge Conrad. He was talking to Harry the
whole time, looking at him.
He ain't acknowledged Serafina. He ain't acknowledged Conrad. He just acknowledged Harry and got up and left. Which I think was gangster.
Right. Indeed.
Yeah, it was super gangster.
So you got 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Conrad is definitely
Conrad.
We'll talk. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So,
yeah.
so the cop, the detective, Bull came back out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Him and Richie.
Colin something.
Yeah, Colin something.
Yeah.
He talking to Richie.
Yeah.
Like I said, Richie says that Harry's unhappy.
Yeah.
And he said, look at the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Talks about cutting off Maeve's tits, which I'm not mad at. It's like I can understand how you might want to cut her tits off.
Yeah, I can feel it.
They send and what's her name? I got her name. The cop girl.
Alice, right?
Alice, right.
Yeah.
So basically, she don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Collins is basically saying, "Yo, you've been on some. I got Collins
he
locked
got,
in.
He got
a lot of information.
Yeah,
he did this in 2018.
He definitely got
basically,
her. Yeah.
Right. So basically, you going in here whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. He like ain't a nervous twitch. That's a twitch of excitement because
you can tell you've been in the game.
Yeah,
you've been in the game. He know what to say to you.
Yeah.
Bill Parcells know what to say to you before the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he definitely showed that. Talk her in the going because I got some stuff that you did in 2018 and you did this in 2021. Now you can go ahead and handle this BI. I can put you on this list and put your career on a whole other level. Then they're making the Frisk and killing, the two detective killings seem like what it was the Harrigans.
I think that's what he was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? When he did the press conference and was telling everybody, yeah.
Do you feel like they kind of dropped the ball maybe a little tiny bit with just how from the what's my man name who passed away, who Conrad killed?
Archie.
Archie name keep coming up, but just the whole body being found thing and them even pushing that. It was found, but I thought it would play more of a part in them going that.
Right, they found Art. That ended the episode. I think it was episode.
Right, but it was a thing. Whereas though Conrad who knew where the body was,
but he was talking to Maeve and he said only me, you, and Harry. Right.
Right. So we never knew who told that. Right. Who told where the body was? We don't know that.
We don't know.
Right, and then because they were suspicious of Harry, we're gonna follow Harry. I don't know because the motives kind of moved because it was we're gonna follow Harry. Got Harry on the board. Then it was Alice working Jan. Right. And so it was like, I don't know.
It's a lot. It's crazy because we're talking episode 9 of a 10 episode order. So the season finale is this week, which is crazy.
Let's keep in mind.
Much though. Yeah.
Harry had the conversation with man. He threw off the roof. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Then Conrad comes in the room and has a conversation with Eddie. We don't know what happens. So in the last 2 episodes, towards the end of episode 8, Harry gets some information from May threw off the roof. And then starting early in episode 9, Conrad comes in the room, tells Eddie, take a walk with me. We don't know what happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Kevin's out here on a hunt looking for main man.
Yeah.
Who did those things to him and while he was locked up.
Yeah.
The fact that he pulled the Uber move, or however that went about.
Definitely an Uber move. Yeah.
How does that happen? Because at the end of the day, you're not an Uber driver.
Right.
Like if you, I don't know. That's just
his name. You just pull up, you know what I'm saying, and say his name, and you get in the car, right? You know what I mean? And then like you got to be on it to look at license plate. Like you got to have, like,
or even if you look at your app and see,
that's what I'm saying. You got to have a level.
I'm not in an Uber, right?
Yeah, this is the car.
Maybe it's just being comfortable.
This is the license
plate.
Right.
He just went with it real smooth, like.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I'm checking the license plate, looking at the picture, looking at the reviews before I even get in the Uber.
Right.
Sure.
And then as you're going, you can look at the map and see, like, hold on, I'm not even in the Uber. Or that person might call you, like, yo, the Uber, I'm outside. You get what I'm saying? So that's a little weird. Kevin take him home. Has to use the restroom.
Yeah, because he had a prostate surgery.
Right, happening. Get in the crib.
Yeah. He go in the bathroom, load the gun. You know what I'm saying? Load the hammer.
Right.
Yeah.
He start talking. He confronts him.
Yeah.
Main man on this. I found religion. I'm sorry. He don't even remember doing it.
Yeah.
Which would be the insult of insults. Like,
Correct.
Yeah, damn, you don't even remember me because you. Well, do you think he really blocked it out and it came back to him once Harry said it to him?
No, I think he's always known that.
Because that's what he said though.
I don't think that's something that you forget. Because he like it's always in the front of my head when he banged his head. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, I don't think it's something you forget, right? Because when Harry said it to him, I think he's trying to forget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee it wasn't a one-time thing.
Oh, he said once a week or every 2 weeks for 2 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't even remember me?
Yeah, that was crazy.
So what's crazy was man. Powerful scene. Main man who played Kevin. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He did his thing. They going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Old head almost really talked him out of it.
Yeah. He had a chance.
He sat back down. What did he say to him?
He actually believe in God. Oh no, you have kids.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because really he wasn't even going to go until Maeve said the thing about Eddie.
Yeah.
That's what had him on go to go find Main Man and all that.
Yeah.
Once he said that you had kids,
got
him out of here. Strong scene by the actor that played Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Even the actor who played the cop, remember? He was just like, I don't remember this pray. It's happened to me once before. Me and the gentleman talked about it. Like, happened to you once before.
You need to move, bro. You need to check. Hey, you not checking Uber cars?
Yeah.
How many times does somebody got to run up on you, bro?
And then he left, and then saw Kevin crying, and came back like, "Do you have children?" Kevin was like, "What the fuck?
Right.
Wow!" Like, oh,
right.
Shit. Like, all
right. So that happens. Boom.
Yup.
Alice shows up at dinner. Right.
Scenes. Yeah.
Shows up at dinner. Now I see to a Serafina another way too. How Conrad uses her, because Conrad put her right on her,
right on it,
right on her.
The head now, like,
and she know attack dog, boom, boom, boom. Then you got Maeve hitting her.
Questions, Oh, the Maeve shit was dope. Yo, let me give Helen Mirren her flowers. Like, if you don't know about Lady Helen Mirren, like, you are slipping. Like, she is been official for forever, and like, bruh, she doing it, man. The daggone talk about men's testicles aren't like rocks, they're like
eggs.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is crazy. Helen Mirren is official, yo.
Yeah, she's killing it. And I gotta give what's my man? Pierce Brosnan.
Starting
the series. I've always seen him be the cool guy.
Yeah.
He's always like James Bond.
Yeah.
So him playing this role of Conrad, who's just like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Conrad just spazzing.
Yeah, we've seen Tom Hardy play the villain role before, or you know what I'm saying, this level of
game. When I think of even Tom Hardy as H, I think about him in Lawless. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the same.
Tom Hardy was Bane. So like,
and guess what? They put baggy clothes on him. He's a big dude.
Yeah,
like, you know, he was into the power. He like one of them guys.
Yeah.
So it was
short, but he a big dude.
Yeah. So it might have been a scene where he was in the. All right. So Alice goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then they go Conrad being Conrad, spazzes on Maeve, puts it out there. Yo, I know you set the situation up.
Yeah.
I never heard Eddie so quiet. Eddie ain't used no words in this episode, I feel like.
Eddie ain't said much of nothing.
Not this whole episode. I don't think he had a word in this episode.
I might never go back and check that too. Right? Like,
I don't think he said this is the first episode and scenes where Eddie in it. Eddie ain't say shit. Eddie just looking.
He just looking like this shit lit.
No, he looking. I don't think he's looking like he's looking nervous. Because he done told Grandpop all this shit.
Yeah.
So Conrad put it out there. I don't think we know about, because Archie being dead is Maeve's fault.
Yeah.
I think he said she told where the body was at. Didn't he accuse her of that?
Oh, probably. I was saying, yeah.
I think
because it wasn't Harry.
Right.
Yeah.
So they going at it. He got a knife. She done broke a bottle open.
I think that Maeve is the rat. and Harry don't want to let Conrad know that it's made. That's
no.
why.
Hold on. Let's go back. My bad. I missed something.
Yeah.
Hyman.
Yeah.
Called H. So H the deal was on.
Yeah.
But y'all got a rat and y'all can't.
Right.
He says to Serafina, yeah, the deal is on. Don't tell the rat part.
Tell the rat part.
Then he calls the lawyer.
Yeah.
Says he want to meet.
Oh, I forgot about that part. Yeah. She's like, why? Yeah.
I want to meet you at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
Then he talks to Kat. Kat's going to be in London. He got to meet her at 5 p.m.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot.
So now let's go back.
Yeah.
Alice go to leave. Alice take the cigar. I don't know what you taking the cigar out
the glass, because that's where he threw the cigar in when she walked in.
Right, so it got his fingerprints on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing. Yep. So she's in the bathroom with the cigar in the glass.
Yeah, for the cops.
Right.
Yep.
And Harry walks in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And she's like, look, I'm about to.
Yeah.
The cops is everybody on the way, whatever.
Yeah.
Harry tells her to go.
Go. Yeah, he said go.
Let her go.
I don't know.
Cops show up. Maeve's talking about go get the guns. Maeve's about to get everybody in the house killed. Yeah. Conrad says, sit down. Cops
sit down. Let's have a regular meal. We just a family eating dinner. Right.
They took who in? They took Conrad and Maeve, and that's it.
That's it.
Jan don't move.
No, Serafina don't move. Eddie don't move.
No, at the end it was just Jan sitting there.
Oh, at the table, yeah. I thought you meant
at the table.
They didn't move, they didn't leave. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And fucking Maeve and Conrad start singing a song.
Yeah, that shit was
as they getting booked.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Why did Harry let her go? To me, now mathematicking, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, but maybe Harry is unhappy.
Okay.
The fact that Harry didn't share the fact that the rat thing to me was like, oh, why didn't he say nothing to nobody about that? Then he meeting with the chick at 10 o'clock. Then he meeting with Kat at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And then he let Alice go. Well, you doing something to Alice right now, they a minute away anyway, so it didn't make no sense.
Don't even do it. Yeah, for sure.
So, what's the plan? It seems like Harry is setting it up for him to get Maeve and Conrad out the way. That's how you took it?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So, we coming up on the season finale. How do you see this? What do you see?
It's like, it's just so much shit left open. They're gonna fucking piss me off. I just know it, yo. You know how I feel. You're an episodic boy. I hate it. Like, I would have rather you like, yo, you gotta watch 6 seasons of Mobland, right? Like, I'd rather do that than goddamn gonna be stuck.
And to you, what's crazy is, and know what's crazy? It's the season. If the season finale, I can dig that. And that leaves us something to talk about when it goes off the air. But as far as every week, why I like this weekly thing is when you watch something and you watch the whole thing, you don't break down every aspect of an episode the way we do in this situation.
Correct.
And then if you was to watch it, let's say if we just sat back here, if we watch all our takes, you'll see how it changed. It's almost a story. Yeah. It's almost like a story watching us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think Harry might have had Janet on it. They knew what the situation was with Alice.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knew initially, but I feel like he knew
enough because Harry too sharp to not know.
Right. So how it all played out, he was like, oh, I don't know when he seen the opportunity. I don't know when things changed for him. Because even when him and Conrad was talking, he was like, yo, you don't trust me? Are you challenging my trust to Conrad?
Yeah, when they were sitting down in chairs back to back. Yeah.
Right. And I think Harry gets his own situation. And I love the thought of Harry with little shorty and his main man.
Yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
I don't know where Kevin fit. Even Safina.
Yeah.
And Safina's sharp.
Yeah.
She brings is a younger. They 40-something though.
Yeah.
You don't see.
With younger than Conrad and Maeve.
If I'm Harry, you got your 2 shooters with you. I like Paul.
Yeah.
Get the lawyer lined up. Meeting her at 10.
Yeah.
Serafina brings a whole nother element to things that we can move and do. It could be the new age of this what's the name situation.
Yeah.
Or this Harrigan situation, or whatever we want to call it, because it ain't got to be that no more.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a new age. I don't know if you put Harry. That's the only thing. But if you got Cat out front, I don't got to be. Even if I don't know how it plays out. Do Kevin get left? Do Kevin come back to this and there's nothing left, and Harry gone, and Harry got, or it's Kevin and Serafina maybe? But I just see Cat want him.
Yeah. And
I see it as being a thing where it's though, whatever you want, what do I need to give you to have you here with me? You get what I'm saying? So it might be even a thing where it's though, yo, like, it's almost like being an artist and I'm gonna let you have your own record label, have a Young Money. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all do this over here, but whenever I need you to be available for me. But I'm not gonna hold you and box you in like the Harrigans did. I'm gonna let you do you. Because end of the day, it's so much he can do. As long as he giving her, she the boss of all bosses anyway.
Yeah.
So if he giving her 15% of whatever he do, or whatever he got lined up, or whatever he in the mix of, it makes sense. Now, to me, even with the story, like with the whole thing of it, is like, for me, it's like, when you watch a show, right? This is like, the show is meant to be about Harry and what Harry ends up doing later on. That's what the show's meant to be. But I gotta give you what happened before. It's almost like they took a season to give you that before they give you what the real story is going to be. It's how I took this and how it can be. It will be absolute brilliance. Because you watch something sometimes and you see like a short, put it together quick. We got to see a season of what he's been through before, and then what he's going to do. And I can see it being a thing where the second season is Harry doing him under Cat with a whole world of now I'm me. But you've seen what he's been through, and I can just see it being something even greater going forward.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be brilliant, though.
Yeah. I feel
you know what I'm saying? You get the backstory of a season of him and how he moved, and do you see him get to be the boss? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, that would be dope. So what you see episode 2, you don't know?
Nah, yo. I'm just ready for it. I ain't even gonna speculate. I'm just like, it's just so much to like. It's so much going on that there's no way you're gonna be able to close all this shit out
officially. I don't want to. I'd rather you leave some things open than you try to rush it.
Down with you, I'm just saying. Even with that, like, how many things you gonna leave open ended? 4, 5?
Right. But see, as long as it ain't.
But don't snitch? What happens to Conrad? What happens to Maeve? What happens to Eddie? Right? What happens with Harry and Kat? What happens with Jaime? They get the drug deal, like the shit with Richie. Like, it's just, I'm just telling you all the things that are open right now, and how do you close any of those things out? Right? Do you carry the Richie storyline over to season 2? Do you take Richie out? You know what I'm saying? He's out of here. And like, it's just a lot going on, yo. And I just don't see how you do that in like fuck you, guy.
Do it right. There's no way you do it right in that amount of time. I'd rather you leave something open than to try to close it and it's not thorough enough or not. When you're giving us this much detail, I'd rather it be open than you trying to close all these different things.
And it's not done down for the past 3 episodes. That's what I'm saying. Because remember, it was hot, right? And you just started adding shit to it. And I understand the need to add more stuff to it because you want to carry it on and say, let's green light season 2, season 3. Right. But then you like, all right, well, where are we going with these different things? And you just introducing characters, right? The retired detective boy is 2 episodes in. You know what I'm saying? And like his character is significant, right? Old boy is an official actor. Like he do that shit for real. He be around. Right. So like all of that for me is just like it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then like I said, the lawyer, where she at, you know what I'm saying? Or what she got to do with this, or you know what I'm saying, all the shit with Bella and her pop. Like it's just a lot going on. I just don't think you can close it out, right? And do that.
Not legitimately.
Yeah. Like so. That's what I'm saying.
Episodes till next week.
Yeah, let's go. Season finale. Yep.
All right, so we said we was gonna watch a movie.
We did.
So we watched 40-Year-Old Virgin, which turned 20 this year, which was wild.
40-year-old virgin.
Now the version I ended up watching had all the outtakes in it. It had stuff I never seen.
You had the unrated joint.
Yeah, that joint had all kind of stuff in there I never seen before.
Yeah. 2005, directed by Judd Apatow, written by Steve Carell and Judd Apatow. If you don't know who Judd Apatow is, he's an official comedic director who's done 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, Super Bad, to name a few. Super Bad is by far one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time.
Classic.
Like, yeah, that's my shit. Yeah, so starring Steve Carell, Paul Rudd's in it.
That young Seth Rogen. Everybody looks young.
Yeah, Romney, Alec. Yeah, so
Elizabeth Banks,
Jane Lynch,
Leslie Mann, who ended up being in what was that? What was the joint with her and Paul Rudd?
This is 40.
This is 40. Yeah, he's married. She might be married to the director.
She's married to Judd. Judd is her husband, right? And they got the 2 girls.
Oh, hold on. She's married to right.
She's married to the director. Yeah.
Right. And he's been in
both of
a couple
their daughters. Yeah, a bunch of them. Yeah. Both of their daughters acted too. Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So on Knocked Up, remember the 2 girls that play the nieces?
I gotta watch. I ain't seen Knocked Up in.
Oh yeah. She like, in the car, like murder. Okay, did you watch Euphoria?
That's their daughter. Right. Old girl, what's their best friend? Rue's best friend.
Yes, correct. That's their daughter.
I forgot that. Yeah.
Maud is her name. Maud. Yeah.
All right. Everybody looks so young in that, man.
They were 20 years, yo. Right. Before Paul Rudd was Ant-Man.
Yo, everybody's career took off to a certain extent after that. Yeah. Even if they were already, because Paul Rudd go back to Clueless and all that. So Paul Rudd been around forever, but he took it to the next level. Everybody definitely took off after this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is this how you imagine a 40-year-old man acting? How he was?
The virgin. Right. Yeah, because he's going through life. You know what I'm saying? They made him real childlike, right? So the things that he was into, like being alone, right? The movie starts off with him eating breakfast by himself, making an omelet, sitting at a table with a single chair, right? And he's in his apartment with all his things, right? And then the dichotomy of you're a grown ass man who has a life to you don't have a life because you don't have nobody, and then tying that into sex, right? Or you've never experienced this with a woman. So the things that would change in your life if you did experience that with a woman.
It never changed.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Indeed. What you about to say in the episodes when I watch what happened?
No, we'll get there. Because that's the best part.
All right.
Yeah.
Would you watch a woman fuck a horse?
No,
I
have to. If that makes sense.
I'm cool off that.
I spent a lot of time in the Navy, and back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, when email became a thing, there was a bunch of shit that circulated in your emails, right? Like, oh my gosh, the shit that I've seen that showed up in my email from people passing it around is insane. It's absolutely nuts.
That shit stuck out to me. I just got some random. Do black people eat egg salad?
I know a few.
I mean, when I was a kid, we used to eat boiled egg sandwiches.
What do you mean? Explain.
All right, so you like toast
slice it.
You slice it, and with Miracle Whip, and salt, pepper on. That's what you used to like.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was a kid, but not egg salad.
You know what that is? It's an egg salad sandwich.
Probably.
You just said the ingredients for egg salad. Yeah. He was like Miracle Whip, salt, pepper, eggs.
That shit used to hit. I ain't had that shit in about years, but that shit used to hit. Yeah. But egg salad, I don't know. Egg salad just we make egg salad at work, but
nope.
Yeah.
Not a thing for me.
What you got?
The best part of the movie is the deleted scene.
With Kevin Hart?
With Kevin Hart. I think this is Kevin Hart's second placement. This came after Paper Soldiers, I believe. Because Paper Soldiers.
He looked older. He looked older. I don't know if that's the best scene.
Paper Soldiers was 2002. That was the first time that Kevin Hart had ever been in a movie.
Okay.
Right. Shout out to Dame Dash for putting Kevin Hart on. I don't care what nobody say. Dame Dash put Kevin Hart in his first movie.
You think so? You think that? Don't get me wrong. That's an amazing scene, and I think because it was deleted and we didn't see it as much.
Yeah.
It might be the favorite for most.
Yeah.
But that scene when his girlfriend come in and he's like, the horn's going wild, man. You need to check your bitch. Like that shit was. That was yo. He said, "Hell, come on, man. Hold on, man. We don't talk to my lady like that." No, the hoe's going wild, man. Yeah. That shit right there might be. I'm not mad at the Kevin Hart scene being your favorite scene.
That's
that
my
scene
favorite
was fucking
scene.
classic.
Bro, if I'm depressed and having a bad day and I need to cut some shit on, I might just go to the Kevin Hart scene with Steve Carell, Kevin Hart, and Romney Malley. Right. When he walk in there, asking to hook him up. Right. Don't just be my.
Don't be a nigga. Be my nigga.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. It's like he said, "Dwarves, we fuck dwarves in the ass, bro. Sissy, Frosty." He's killing that shit. Like that shit, man. Yeah, this is my man. We represent the same smart tech. You know what I'm saying? We get this together. That's your man, right? And
I'm gonna get. Yeah. He said, "I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything."
Yeah, that shit get me live every time, for sure.
It's a bunch of different sayings in there. I ain't gonna hold you that really.
We said the person like a bag of sand. like, oh yeah, be so horny.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, this a bag of sand. What the hell kind of thing? Yeah. Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Definitely.
It's a couple different sayings on here. Like I said, go fuck a goat. Yeah. So, why are you telling me go fuck a goat, man? You putting the pussy on the pedestal. It's a classic one. He said, "What is it? Pussalaya." Yeah. This shit is hilarious, yo.
Where do you rate it?
Oh, it's a Brothers classic.
Brothers classic.
Brothers classic.
Yeah. Definitely top 10 comedy for me.
Shout out to Playing Poker Online. I was playing poker online for a little minute. I ain't get that nice, but
yeah.
Respect poker on the line. Poker online. Go put the pussy on the pedestal. Classic. I mean, it wasn't the. You still. I still laugh when I watch it.
Yeah.
It
Paul
ain't no
Rudd, Jane Lynch about Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some motherfucking French toast.
Yeah. Oh, she was hilarious, yo. She was hilarious. Singing Missy Elliott.
French toast. Yeah. I was saying that for years beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love
you still might catch me now. Like, what you want for breakfast? Some motherfucking French toast.
Yeah. Hilarious, man. I think it's definitely one of the ones that no matter how old we get, you're always gonna watch. Yeah, definitely a classic. Definitely.
Yeah, so you gotta watch. If you ain't ever seen 40-Year-Old Virgin, Brothers classic.
Yeah, definitely. What else you got? All right, let's tap into WWE.
Yeah.
All right, so Saturday night main event.
Yeah.
How you feel about it?
I liked it, man. Real decent show. I really appreciate the, R-Truth and John Cena, right? The R-Truth's whole shtick has been him being a super fan of John Cena, talking about his childhood hero, which is funny because R-Truth is older than John Cena,
right?
Ron Killings, he will make you break character. You know what I'm saying? Like in a moment, because he is so funny and the things that he do are so off the wall and out of the box. So I was glad when he came back and was a part of it. I'm about to go buy me one of those shirts because I know they on WWE Shop.
Which
WWE. He got a shirt with John Cena. He put like a piece of tape over it. Says Ron Cena. I gotta get me a Ron Cena.
Ron Cena joint.
Ron Cena. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know if that's the writers doing that or that's just R-Truth being R-Truth because he did that when he added his name to the Judgment Day shirts at the bottom with the tape. So that shit's just great.
That's probably him.
Yeah, like
That's
it was
right,
a really good match. It was a non-title match, but they, got it in. You know what I'm saying, and did their thing.
Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre did what they've been doing for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I skipped it. Right,
Yeah.
like I'm good.
Do we want to go? Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes comes back. Well, John Cena jumps into I don't even understand why John Cena
he pulls the ref out when Jay was about to pin Logan Paul.
Why?
What?
Why is he out there?
Because he said he's gonna ruin wrestling, right?
Oh, so the podcast.
You asking me what
right.
Storyline, or why is he really out there?
Yeah, the podcast is going to win a belt, basically with the ruin wrestling.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes come out. Yeah, my bad. I said,
yeah. Saying he does both. Yeah, but I'm saying he said YouTuber.
Cody Rhodes come out. Helps
run down
Jay.
Jay, he's like, oh, the quarterback is here. I love it.
Yeah.
You a hater, yo.
No, I'm just saying,
he got a
Cody
crazy
cool.
pop.
Yeah,
right? It did my man.
And he put years in. He put years in, so he
Pat McAfee, like the quarterback is there. He runs in there. You know what I'm saying? Hits him with the joint, drops down, punches him, hit him with the crossroads. Yeah,
you can tell you had some time off. Yeah. He had energy flowing.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna have at Money in the Bank, John Cena and Logan Paul against Jay and Cody.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good match.
It's gonna be a good match.
I think the standout of the whole Saturday night main event was what's my man name? I don't mess his name
Seth.
Up.
Big Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed joined Seth Rollins and
Ron Breakker.
Goodness, that's two powerhouses.
Yo,
I ain't mad at it though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did they do it too soon?
No, that was perfect because I didn't expect that. Because
that's what I'm saying.
He crashed old boy through the barrier quick.
Yo, them two together, and I think you make them a tag team right now and give them fucking Raw Tag Team Championships, please. Please take that up off of New Day.
Yeah,
that gotta happen. Ron Breakker
and Reed. Yeah.
At least get them. They gotta have some goal. If you're not giving Seth the goal right away,
right,
to legitimize what they got going on.
Yeah.
So whether it's Money in the Bank, whatever, they tag team champions. We need to go ahead and go at New Day, get them out of here.
Yeah.
Turn New Day back to good guys or something, because this bad guy shit ain't working for them.
Yeah.
And make this tag team division.
Yeah.
Get back to it, because I'm tired of Earthquake and Tornado Bull. The World Warriors.
War Raiders. The War Raiders.
Fucking Warriors. Come out and play.
That shit funny.
Whatever. So you said it happened on time?
Yeah, I think it was perfect. Right.
Right,
he that goddamn tsunami. I thought he was going to do him in like he did Seth. He did Seth dirty that one.
Oh, see, so they got what's his name anyway. Yeah. He young too. I remember, and that's crazy because when he was in NXT, Bronson, the guys who didn't necessarily shine and had the belts at NXT can move up like a Damian Priest. I don't know if he might have the TV belt or something on NXT, but those guys, it don't really matter if you got the belt. It's guys that had the belt, in NXT that are tag champion. Capo and what's my man named Little Shirt Bull?
I don't know. He Australian, right, with the blonde hair?
No. Boy with the big beard and his man. They had the belts. Come on, you know.
I'm not an NXT dude. I like
they on what's name now? They on SmackDown. Capo, he used to have a big beard. He cut his beard. I mean, what's the little short boy name, man? They
on DIY, right? Not DIY.
DIY, yeah.
Okay, Camp. You talking about Camp?
They both had the belts in NXT.
Oh yeah. NXT
okay.
All right, I didn't know that. So I'm saying
They battled in NXT. They was DIY, and then they battled. They both had the belt a couple times. They was the boys. Now on Raw, they tag champions, lower level boys. Damian Priest was another champion, I feel like, in NXT, and he's Bronson Reed got the, so that don't necessarily mean nothing when you got the belt in NXT.
Yeah.
Because
all about, you know what I'm saying, the static you get when you're there. Right.
Right. Yeah. So all right, so we got that. What's your favorite stable of all time?
Favorite who?
Stable.
What you mean? I don't know what I mean.
Like group, like Four Horsemen groups.
Oh,
I think it is called Stable, right? It is called Stable, right?
Faction. Faction.
Yeah, Factions too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Stable might be the old NWA name.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
My favorite
Fraction. Yeah.
My favorite. I ain't mad at the DX, the Wolfpack.
I don't even know what that is.
When Kevin Nash and what's the name Dolph, and it was like Kevin Nash. They had their own music with NWO. They always did the Wolfpack thing with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, but then they did they had the NWO Red and Black, which was Kevin Nash, Lex Luger, Sting.
Oh yeah, nope.
Yeah.
WCW?
Huh?
You talking about WCW?
Yeah.
I never watched WCW.
You wild.
Nope.
But the Wolfpack, yeah, they had their own music and all that.
Always been WWF, WWE.
Oh no, dog. I was turning back and forth. I was watching both. I ain't mad at DX. Which DX? The first one or the second? Which DX?
X-Pac, Triple H, and
Road Dogg and
No,
Shawn wasn't with X-Pac.
That's the one I liked. Then.
No, the one with
Shawn Michaels, X-Pac.
No, X-Pac wasn't with him. It was Shawn Michaels, Triple H, China, and Rick Rude was with him at first in the suit.
I remember all that.
Yeah, that was the WWF.
I don't remember. You got it.
Yeah, when Shawn got hurt,
I was in the streets.
Right. When Shawn got hurt, Shawn lost to Stone Cold at WrestleMania. Shawn ain't come back.
Mm-hmm.
So Triple H come out. I gotta keep
the group
going.
initially formed by Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and China.
Right. And then listen. So then Shawn Michaels got hurt, lost to Stone Cold.
Yeah.
The next night on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
What's the name come out? Triple H come out. He bring out X-Pac.
Yeah.
It's him and X-Pac.
Yeah.
He said, I gotta reach back to my friends. X-Pac come out. So it's him, X-Pac in China. Then by the end of the night, that same night, because whatever they call themselves, Road Dogg, Jesse James, and
Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn. Yeah. They was going at it with the two old head bulls or whatever, but they was still them. That's when they brought DX together the night after WrestleMania. That version of the DX that moved on after that.
Yeah. Okay.
With Triple H leading.
Okay.
Shawn was never in DX with them.
Okay.
Even when they brought it back, it was just Shawn and later on, years later, it was just Shawn and Triple H. It wasn't none of them involved in it. Even though when they did performances after, like when they showed up on Raw or something, when he was old, wasn't wrestling no more. Or they showed up when Triple H fought Sting at WrestleMania, they all came out together. But they never like active wrestling. Yeah. It was Shawn, Triple H, Rude, and China, and then Shawn got hurt, and then the other guys came after that. My bad, little history lesson. Yeah, man, I was locked in on my wrestling shit back then. Yeah.
DX was created in 1997.
Right.
I got my driver's license December 28th, 1996.
So you was outside.
I was in the 1993 Acura Legend.
I was outside.
1989.
I was outside, but I was back in the house by 8. Like, yo, bro, wrestling about to come on, bro. I'm about to take it to the house.
No, I was over west. I was trying to see the girlies.
It's Monday night too. We got school tomorrow. Yeah, I'm about to go watch wrestling.
Me, Smalls, and Wayne was in the street.
Shout out to Wayne.
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon is killing everything. She got another show. She got another show. Right. The one I was watching the one with Dominic Mysterio yesterday.
It's not a place. It's the other joint, right?
Yeah, it's the storytelling or something.
Story time.
That's on YouTube. Yeah, that's on YouTube. YouTube. That's the only way I can find it on
Definitely
YouTube.
Story time, and then places.
I gotta finish that. I gotta finish that. Yo, I gotta watch the one. I gotta watch the places with Triple H.
I ain't even.
I gotta watch that. Yeah. It's on the joint. It's on
Disney.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check it.
And then she got one with Triple H.
I think they should be longer too, yo. Like the bloodline shit was super short.
Right, but see, the story times is longer.
Okay.
The story times, what's the name? Probably like an hour and 20 minutes.
With Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's on YouTube. I started it. I fell asleep on it. I rewinded it. I'm gonna get back to it though. I'll probably watch it today. But yeah, it's definitely. I feel like what she doing. I feel like there's some people that's so stuck in their ways in the Vince McMahon way. I feel like when you got Triple H, Stephanie, and then you got Shawn and NXT. They always been locked in. They always been ahead of the curve. When you talk about the respect, ain't no way you watch wrestling and didn't grow up on them.
Right.
I don't think they out of touch. I think they are. I trust wrestling in their hands.
Yeah. I wish Shane was more involved too. I like Shane. Always.
Yeah, I don't know what Shane. Yeah, I think Shane could, but I mean, even and Triple H been defenses. How many CM Punk ain't had a good relationship, and they good.
Oh, yeah, you do it for the greater good, right? You
know it's like Triple H like Hove.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, listen, that was then. I ain't active.
Yeah.
Let's get to what's best for the business. You know what I'm saying?
And he said that too. He's like, yo, it's always about what's best for the business. Like, you know, when they start talking to CM Punk coming back and, you know, the hell freeze over, you know what I'm saying? Cool. Let's bring it back. Everybody got something bad to say about it until they got to come back and get to it. Same thing with Rusev, because Rusev sided with his best friend. What's the name of his best friend?
Who?
What's one? Ryback.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and Ryback do content bashing WWE.
Oh, do he?
Like Maven, yeah. Maven just
Ryback. I'm thinking about I was thinking about
oh boy, Feed Me.
Yeah. He was garbage.
To his podcast too. His podcast is really good.
Yeah, he was garbage though. He was a one-trick pony.
Yeah, I bought his supplements and shit. I definitely became a Ryback fan.
Oh yeah, he was a one-trick pony. That shit wasn't gonna last. He ain't had number 3 moves either.
Phoenix Marie used to be on the podcast with him for about 20 episodes.
Who's Phoenix Marie?
Porn star Phoenix Marie.
Oh.
Look it up. Right? Remember how I told you don't Google?
Right. Google that.
Google that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we got Raw coming up. Next week we'll be talking about Raw.
Raw's tonight, but yeah, we'll catch up.
Raw's tonight, so we'll have Raw tonight and then Raw next week.
Yeah. Go.
Then we'll have Mobland season finale.
Yeah.
Your Friends and Neighbors. Episode 9.
Yeah.
And then next week we'll tell you what movie we watch. I really want to watch That's My Boy.
Yeah.
You ever seen That's My Boy?
Yeah, with Adam Sandberg.
Adam Sandberg. Yeah, Adam Sandberg.
Adam Sandberg, right? Yeah, both of them. Both of them there. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I'm down to watch it. Yep, I'm down.
I love that movie.
That one.
All right.
What else? We got to figure out what show. You know what I'm saying? So if there's something else, because we coming up on it. It's about to be over.
Right.
Yeah, so we gotta, you know what I'm saying, tap in. So out there in YouTube world, you know what I'm saying, got something else for us to tap in, some suggestions, something y'all want us to watch? Let us know, because we in.
Yeah, we outside.
Yeah.
But this is Brothers Talking Entertainment, episode 8. We out here.
Yeah.
And if you ain't watched Brothers Talking shit, episode 181, 182, 180, 179.
Episode 1.
Don't fuck with us. Yeah, don't go to episode 1.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But so crazy.
We outside, man. Holla at us.
Yeah. Peace.
Yeah.